In this tutorial, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for working with Newsela. If you have not done so already, you should sign in and register for an account. In the upper left-hand corner, click on Sign In or Register. When you do so, choose I am a teacher. Fill out the information that is required and choose to register. If you already have an account, enter it now. After you sign in, you'll see in the upper left-hand corner your name. If you'll click on your name and go to your account, you can create a class. Notice I have already created a class for my 8th grade science. I'm going to show you the advantages of creating a class. When you're ready to create a class, type the name here. Choose the grade level and add the class. You will have a class code that is given to you. This class code is used for your students to register for your class. The easiest thing to do is to create an email to your students telling them to go to the website and to create an account. If they already have an account, they can sign in. If not, they can register for one. They will use the class code that was generated when you created the class. Simply copy and paste the class code into your email. Send the email to your students. When your student receives the email, they will be able to go to the website and they can use the class code to sign up for your class. If students already have an account, they can sign in here. If not, they can register by choosing I am a student. In this box, students will paste the code that was given for your class. If they can already sign in, they will use the code in just a second. Students can register, and when they click on their name in the upper left-hand corner, they will see that they are a part of your class. If they already have an account, whenever they sign in, they click on their name in the upper left-hand corner, and where it says enter a class code, they can enter additional code for a class and join that class. Here is a class code the student has entered for a different class. They can choose Join, and notice they are now a member of 2 classes. Students can be a member of multiple classes without needing to create additional usernames and passwords. Here are the advantages of having a student as a member of your class. Whenever you are signed in as a teacher and you're reading an article that you'd like your students to read, you can assign that article to your class. I have 2 classes, my regular 8th grade class and the example class that I just made. If I would like to assign this to one of my classes, I can do so by clicking on the correct class. This will assign it to the students. Now, whenever the student signs in, instead of trying to search for the specific article you would like for them to read, they can go to their binder and they will see that their teacher has assigned them an article to read. Here is the article that I assigned and the date that I assigned it. The students can click on the link and it will take them to the article. Another tip that you can use is instead of trying to assign the Lexile reading ahead of time, let the students choose the Lexile themselves. This allows them to go down a level in Lexile if they need to make the article easier, or if they realize that it's too easy, they can choose to move up and make it a little more challenging. When the student has an article they're reading that has a quiz, they can also take the quiz that goes along with it. After students take the quiz, it will show what questions they got right, their score, and allow them to review. Back in the student's binder, they can see that they completed a reading, what Lexile level they read it at, and what their score was. At the top, it also keeps track of how many articles they have read, their average Lexile reading, and their average score on the quizzes. Back on the teacher side, you can click on your binder and you can see the articles that you have assigned, and you can see some average grade and quiz scores from the students who have taken it. These have been some tips and tricks for using Newsela. If you have any other questions, please be sure and ask.